Hey there, my loves. So today I want to talk about you showing up. You're trying to make something perfect, and we don't need you to make perfect. We don't need you to be perfect. We just need you to show up. Show up for yourself as you are with what you have, and show up for us, because what you're looking to make perfect will blow somebody else's mind. So just do the darn thing already, okay? And then everything that you need to get this thing done, to get this business started, to get whatever it is you're trying to put out there into the world you already have inside of you, right? When God put this assignment on you, when He gave you those talents, He gave you that unique skill, He gave you that idea to put something out into the world, to change the world, He made you the perfect person for it. You are chosen. You are the chosen one. I remember when we first started Cupcakeology and we were in our home testing recipes. And then we came to the red velvet recipe. I promise you, it took us months to get this thing out there on our menu and out into the market, because one time we created something and tested it and Rob didn't like it. Then we went back to the drawing board and we tweaked some things and put it out there and retested it again, and I didn't like it. And we kept going back and forth. It's not enough cocoa. It's too much cocoa. It's not flavorful enough. It's not moist enough. It's too dry. And then just to think that we were going to hold off on having a red velvet cupcake on our recipe, on our menu, and that one recipe was the very best, most popular recipe for a whole decade to our customers. We could have not sold any other flavor, and we would have been just as popular if we would have just had red velvet on the menu. That's how amazing that recipe was. And I forget, even when we put it out there, because people were requesting it over and over and over again, and we kept holding them off. We kept saying, wait a minute, we're trying to make it better. We're trying to make it perfect. We're trying to make it right for you. And so to think that we were going to hold this thing off because one of us or both of us felt that that cupcake recipe wasn't perfect. All of those people that gave us amazing testimonials, that thing won awards. People dropped down to their knees and cried over that red velvet recipe. And we were trying to hold it off to make it perfect. So what do you have that you're procrastinating on putting out to the market? What do you have held back from us? Because I guarantee you, what you have been assigned to is the answer to somebody's blessing, right? So our blessing is tied to your obedience. Our blessing is tied to you being obedient to your purpose in life. You were already chosen and made with something special to put it out there for us, to help us, to change our lives, to make our lives better, to make our lives sweeter. Whatever it is that you do, we need you. And you're trying to make something perfect, and you're already the perfect person for it. And I know a lot of times we sit and we compare ourselves, our products, our services to others, and that can be a dangerous thing, because a lot of times you're not comparing apples to apples. You're not comparing your progress or where you are right now with the same place, somebody who's in the same place, right? You're comparing yourself, your product, your service, your business, your success level to somebody who's been doing it 10 years, 20 years, 5 years ahead of you already. They're on a different level than you. But guess what? If you think they're so perfect, if you think they're so great, guess where they had to start off? At the ground level, at the bottom level. And they've taken the journey, they've taken the steps, and with each step, they've gotten better to the place where you think they're perfect. How do you think you're going to get there? you're going to have to take the steps too. So listen, whatever level you're on, whatever step you're on, don't focus on all the way up there. Don't focus on that level Z if you're on level A, B, or C. That ain't none of your business up there, right? That ain't none of your business. You have to focus on just showing up and taking the next step forward. If you're on ground level A, then your only focus is to focus on and working on going to level B. That is it. Don't procrastinate anymore. Don't try to hold back what you have, because guess what? That is that fear. That is that enemy trying to hold you back from producing something special, from giving us something amazing that only you can give us. And then because you're going to be obedient to your purpose in this very life, guess what? You're going to get rewarded with abundance, blessings, overflowing every single day in your life just for being obedient. So you guys have to take that step through faith. Don't have that fear. Don't worry about what's going to happen once you take the step. Just take the step first, because God will bless you in taking that first step. He's waiting on you to take that step so he can take that, what you've done, and produce more of it and celebrate that. When you take that first step, when you get that small win, celebrate that, because what you celebrate multiplies. He's just waiting to bless it over and beyond what you can even fathom right now. Just take the first step. Fight that fear. That is just the enemy telling you lies, telling you all these lies in your head. You're creating a narrative on what the outcome or potential outcome could be once you take that first step. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if they don't like me? What if no one hears me? What if no one sees me? What if no one buys? Well, guess what? What if it does work? What if they do like you? What if they do buy? What if they do hear you and need you? Switch up that narrative in your head and turn it into a positive. That's what fear is anyway. It's fake, it's false, it's lies, it's not real. So do not believe that. Face fear head on, because guess what? You ain't gonna move past it. It's gonna be there every single day. But build up that courage and know that you have that strength. You have that power to fight fear every single day and walk in your purpose and say, listen, I'm showing up because God said I had something to give. I am here for a purpose for such a time as this, and I'm going to be obedient now. I'm not going to let fear scare me. I am not going to let fear deter me. I am not going to let fear distract me. I am not going to let fear tell me these lies anymore, because I know that I am chosen to do this thing that I am about to do for such a time as this. And I am going to walk in my purpose. And as a result of the obedience, I am going to finally receive my freedom, joy, peace, happiness, overflow, and abundance in this life. So I'm going to tell you, what you're waiting to make perfect will blow someone else's mind. Just do the darn thing already and show up. We need you.